Hey, what's up guys? I'm Skip and you're watching HighVoltsGaming. On today's episode, we're going to be playing some BeamNG.drive and we're going to be going back to the garage for another build video. Now, I just want to go ahead and take a second to say thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody that's commenting down below, letting me know what they want to see on upcoming episodes of Back to the Garage. So definitely let me know down in the comment section below on this video as well what you want to see coming up next. Now, a huge request that we have had is a drift build. So if you have requested a drift build, thank you so much. This video is for you. Now, we got to pick out a vehicle that we're going to be trying to drift today, and you know, hate me or love me, I think I'm going to go straight back to the good old Gravel D series. We're going to build a pick-em-up truck, and we're going to try to get this thing sideways. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start off with a D15 V8 extended cab manual transmission truck. Go ahead and replace that 6x6. We're not going to need those extra tires for this video. And right there, you know what? I definitely wanted to change the color of that. We don't want baby poop brown on our truck here. Let's go ahead and try that one more time. Let's see here. What do you think, guys? Red, maybe a little orange on there. Never really did a green vehicle. Seafoam green. That might be a cool color to try out. A little bit something a little bit different. Yeah, there we go. Looks pretty good, pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and pull up our vehicle config file here. Now, this is something I just noticed. I thought it was always called a vehicle config file. I was looking at it a minute ago. It says vehicle customization. So over here, this is called a vehicle customization menu, and over here, it's called the vehicle config menu. So just kind of something funny I noticed there. Let's see what we can do here. Now, I know these build videos tend to take a little bit of time putting these things together. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying them. Let me know down in the comment section below if you think I should just try to skim through this a little bit faster so we can actually do more testing with the vehicle, or if you like to go in here and actually see the in-detailed parts that you can put on here and see what we can actually do. Just let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. You can see there we took off the muffler. We're going to take out the spare tire. We don't need that. Take off that tow hitch. We're not going to be towing anything with this bad boy. Go ahead and take a look at the bed. Now all we can do is run the flat bed or the short bed. It's kind of weird. I just noticed they don't really have a long bed pickup truck on this game. It's kind of weird. Oh, no, we didn't want that. Definitely want a bed on there. Short bed. Here we go. Alright, our body, we're going to run that extended cab. I don't think we're really going to do too much to the body. Radiator, let's go ahead and put in a high-performance radiator in there. We're definitely going to need that. Got the D15 lettering on the side. Let's go ahead and take that off. Make it look nice and clean. Sideboards, we don't need that. Manual shifter, perfect. Spotlight, no, we're not going to need a spotlight on our drift truck. Gray interior is fine. Front doors, hood. Let's see here. I think we're going to run the hood off. That way you can see that cool motor we're going to be running under there. Check out our supercharger, which is not on there yet, but it will be. Another thing I wanted to do, I'm going to go ahead and remove the lights as well whenever we get to that. I thought that was in the body section, but I don't see it, so we'll keep on going here. Front door, front bumper, let's see here, front bumper accessories, bull bar, no, we're not going to need no bull bar. Let's go ahead and go with the body colored front bumper. There we go. Looks pretty good, pretty good. Now I thought, where the heck is my front fascia at? Here it is, front fascia. We want to do this body colored as well. Go ahead and just spray paint this whole truck out, right? Somebody just took a spray can of this bad boy and made it green. Maybe that's what happened. We'll see here. See here, front lip. We need a front lip on our bumper. I don't see why not. Gets it a little bit closer to the ground. It's our front lip, front little air dam right there. Front bumper trim now. We don't need no trim on it. Rear bumper. We're going to do the same thing here and put the body colored bumper back there. Rear license plate, no. Trim. Alright, now here's the fun stuff. Motor and transmission and suspension. So we're going to go ahead and look in here. We got that straight six, of course. Got a couple of V8s. Got our diesel engine. Here's a modded V10 in there, and there's this 5.5 liter built 5.5 liter engine from Torsion. This engine's absolutely crazy. There's no way we need that much power, so we're actually just going to go with the good old 5.5 liter here. And I believe we're probably, let's go ahead and throw the Stage 2 supercharger on there and see how that does. Got the 5-speed manual trans in there, that's no problem. Now, we're going to have to do something a little bit weird for the front suspension here. Run the just the front independent front suspension. But what we're actually going to need to do is run the off-road independent front suspension, because that way it gives us the option to run our drop front coilovers. Now, without the off-road suspension, we don't get those dropped front coilovers, and that thing's still way up in the air, but we're going to drop that down in the tuning. Off-road steering, let's see here. Okay, so hopefully that's a good gear ratio for our drift car with our off-road suspension here. We'll leave our sway bar on there, transfer case off. If you put the transfer case on here, this is what would make it a four-wheel drive vehicle, just so you guys know. You can add that and make it straight up four-wheel drive. Front brakes, let's see here. We got premium front brake pads. Let's go ahead and go with semi-race pads in there just so they don't heat up around the drift track. Now, here we go. Here's our front wheel hubs. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Now, these 5-lug front wheel hubs is a part of the Torsion's D-Up mod. So we're going to go ahead and throw those on there with the 40mm spacers. Not exactly sure if we're going to need those spacers or not, but we're going to go ahead and see what we can do with them anyway here. We're going to see what looks good. We're going to go ahead and get the rear end set up here, and then we're going to pick out our tires. So for the, let's see here, live rear axle or heavy duty rear axle, we don't need the heavy duty, so we're not going to need that. We're going to definitely want to change these gear ratio up here. Now, usually in a drift sort of vehicle, you're definitely going to want to run a limited slip differential or possibly even the welded diff. That's the one I'm going to choose just because that's the one I'm kind of used to, and that's what I like to drift with. We'll throw that welded diff in there. Now, let's see here, rear leaf springs. We're going to want to put the dropped rear leafs on it. Very nice, very nice. Now we're going to go down here. We're going to go ahead and throw on the 5-lug wheel hubs as well. That thing is bulldogging like crazy. We're going to have to get that rear, that front end drop down there. So let's go ahead and try to take a look at the front tire here. There we go. Let's see what sort of options we have here. It's definitely a big off-road style tire there. We want some regular street tires on this bad boy. These are street tires. Those are off-road tires as well. What happened to all my street tires I had in here? One of the these are like all jacked up tires. Here we go. Is that what we want? Those are still with the huge wheel, or not huge tires on them. 33-inch tall tires. We're definitely not going to want to run that on our drift vehicle here. Whoa, okay, I guess we can just take the tire off of it completely. That's definitely going to give us some traction issues, right? Jeez, we're going to be able to get sideways with that, no problem. Now let's go ahead and see here, man. I thought we had a bunch more. I must not have all my mods loaded in here that I thought I had. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here one more time. Looks like we might have to drift this thing with some orange wheels and 33s on it. Oh, here we go. Front sport tires. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and front sport tires. Oh, we have front drift tires. Guess we'll go ahead and run those front drift tires. Might as well. I don't know what the difference is. They're smaller. I guess that works out pretty good for us. Go ahead and do the same thing here where we have some sort of weird weird word I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Go ahead and throw the orange ones on the rear as well. That looks absolutely crazy with those off-road tires in the back. Let's go ahead and get those things out of here. I'm going to run the rear drift tires as well. Really, really small. Something tells me you might want a little bit more tire back there, but that's all right. That's absolutely fine. This thing looks pretty mean, sitting that bulldog sort of look. We're definitely going to want to drop it down some. but it actually does have a pretty good look there, so we might leave the front end up just a little bit. Now this is the part where you should really get in here and start tuning your suspension and everything for the drifting. That's something that I really don't have a very good grasp on, guys. I really have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to tuning. You know, I know how to tune in Forza a little bit, but that's about as far as I'm going to take it, or even say that I know how to do. So here's our front ride height. Let's go ahead and drop this down. I'm going to want to drop that rear end on down some more too. Let's go ahead and apply that. Boom. Now one other thing you can do, you can see we have those tires sticking out pretty far. That's because we are running those 40mm spacers. But I think that's probably all right. That's probably going to look pretty good on there and do us well. Definitely a cool looking truck here, guys. One thing I wanted to do and we didn't get to do yet was actually set up. I wanted to put the rear bed cover on there. So let's go ahead and apply that. Go back to our parts menu. I think that's going to be the last thing that we need. Yeah, we didn't even open the bed. Here we go. Bed accessories, bed cover. Very cool. Cool looking truck here, guys. Let's go ahead and get that config file out of the way. How do we do that? There we go. Let's go ahead and set as our default vehicle. This thing looks pretty cool. I really am digging on that green paint job, and those orange wheels just looks something different, something really cool. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's just get this thing on the track. Alright guys, we got our truck loaded up here. Those orange wheels they're just making me laugh. Oh my goodness. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below about the orange wheels. Oh my goodness, this thing might be just look like a sort of a teenager's nightmare. Went to Walmart, so just got the brightest colors he could, right? Oh my goodness, I think my whole life might be living in a teenager's nightmare, right? Just a big old kid here, guys. Woo! Yeah, doing risky things like that, just whipping my truck around. There's no room at all. We are over here on the Hitachi, however the heck you want to say that, raceway. We're going to see if we can get this thing sideways today. Let me go ahead and jump inside the vehicle here to increase our chances. Definitely, this is my preferred sort of view here. Okay, yep, and that's about the extent of my drifting abilities right there, guys. Anyway, like I said, what the heck was I saying? Oh my goodness. Luckily this is a game and we can just repair our vehicle here. Come on, whip it around there. There we go. Let's see if we can actually make it somewhere on this track before we try to get sideways. Maybe we'll be able to do this, guys. I don't know. These drift tires seem like they're just all over the place. There we go. That was a little bit of counter steer. And that's the wall. That's the wall again. Alright, let's go ahead and jump back out here. This might be a little bit more entertaining since obviously I'm not going to be doing any really high-end drifting here anyway, guys, right? Let's go ahead and get out of the vehicle. That way we can at least see it smoking the tires and wrecking into the wall repeatedly, right? At least you'll be able to see the crash. This thing's definitely making some power. I think we did pretty good with that stage 2 supercharger. Seems to be, definitely enough to get this thing loose, but not too much. Maybe not too much anyway. I haven't been able to maintain anything yet. Yep, that's exactly what you don't want to do when you're about to spin out, is completely floor it. That's exactly what I did. Like I said, guys, not the greatest drifter. I definitely wanted to make this video happen for y'all. Like I said, again, a huge shout out to everybody that requested the drift build and everybody that's requested any of these videos, requested any of the videos for the Back to the Garage build videos here, build series that I do on my YouTube channel. So thank you so much for that. Like I said, this truck is for you guys. Absolutely awesome. Hopefully you are enjoying it. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. I'm just a horrible drifter, guys, especially on some BeamNG.drive. It's super realistic game here, and it's hard just to sort of maintain control when you're not trying to drive out of control, right? Which is basically what drifting is. Basically, on the on the line there of out of control, in control of the vehicle. Of course, okay, yeah, I guess the professional drifters probably have a lot more control of the vehicle than I do. But anyways, guys, like I said, huge shout out to all of you that requested a drift build. Thank you so much. Get your comments in now down below what you want to see on the next Back to the Garage build video. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for me. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I will be giving away a copy of Spin Tires sometime this week over there on my social media, so you'll have to be over there and active to find out how you can win one of those copies for yourself. Like I said, guys, I'm Skip, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.